Hello, royal subjects. You're wanting to know how to become the king or queen? Well, you are in the right place. Why? Because I'm going to tell you how to become the king or queen of the ring. Get up on that throne, get yourself one of the rare King of the Ring cards. And if you're here from the future, hi, future, me or whoever, I want to tell you how to win more King of the Rings. There are some very, very rarely spoken about methods you're going to find out in this video of how to win King of the Ring event. And if you're here from the event, how to get those precious crown cards and how to get your hands on King Corbin or King Booker. I think we're also going to have our first King of the Ring win as well in the event. Royalty awaits. Let's go. So my king and queens to be, if you have any specific questions, let us know what those are in the comment section. Alternatively, if you've got any tips or hints, or you found us helpful, do that as well. Let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure you smash that big ass like button as possibly as you can with your royal scepter, and stick your crown on the subscribe button. Turn notifications on. If you want to, of course. You don't have to. Just, you know, a suggestion. If you don't know about the King of the Ring event already, I suggest you go to a previous video where I talked about it. Very simply put, anyone who wins a King of the Ring between the 1st of June, so yesterday evening, to the 9th of June, will get their hands on a very, 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 very cool crown card. And these crown cards are only available in King of the Rings. But you also might get your hands on two of the prettiest looking purple and gold cards you will ever see. Is there any other purple and gold cards? Either way, they look gorgeous. King Booker and King Corbin. Before we go into that, we're going to look at the quest and anything new that's popped into the game. First of all, we got the quest itself. The King's Quest. Why can't we just call it the Queen's Quest, you know? The King and Queen's Crest? I don't know. Well, if you get your hands on a crown card, you will get yourself 3 of these beautiful train-ups. They're just basically WrestleMania 36 cards in all but name. They help you train up stuff. Cool. If you get 2 of these, you get yourself a King of the Ring card back, which is pretty sweet. It actually looks really, really nice. It's the first time I've done this. And this is the first kind of special King of the Ring event they've done. It's pretty cool. Do both of these, and you get your hands on the King's Quest. Now, if you are in WrestleMania 36 tier, which is the top tier at the time, you'll get your hands on one of these 2 very, very sweet cards. You've got King Corbin, King Booker. Very, you know, I love these. These cards look absolutely amazing. I'm really, really, really big fan of these. As you can see behind, you got yourself the seats. You got the royal scepter. I love the King Corbin image because it's a live image. I wish they did more. Yeah, in like FIFA and Madden and stuff, they have things called dynamic images. And I like these. In the background, you can see a bunch of people. I'm guessing they are supposed to represent the old King of the Ring winners. Pros also, thanks and courtesy to WWE SuperCard leaks. Rumored, I have to say, just before we get into that. Looks very, 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 very sweet, as you can see on screen right now. Now, me personally, I'm going to go after King Booker because I didn't get Shawn Michaels in Clash of Champions. He's probably the best bet to go for. But not that you get a choice because it's random. Anyway, if you're in WrestleMania 36, you're guaranteed one of these cards if you complete both of the quest tasks. Interestingly enough, though, these only run for 7 days and 8 hours. Whether that has anything to do with it, I don't know. I might do another quest, or they might do something different for the last day. In the League Point store, we've got a bunch of new stuff as well. They have finally taken out the Alpha, Delta, and the Omega from the event. Nothing's changed with regards to the Platinum League packs. You got this Rey Mysterio card back, yay, etc, etc. I want the Daniel Bryan card back, give it to me. And Montez for WrestleMania 36, only further fueling more speculation. That's a brand new tier, is coming very, very, very soon. Rewards for TBG have not changed. I find that a little bit surprising, but whatever. I still find that a Royal Rumble pair for 78,000 BP is ludicrous. A reminder on that, by the way, if you haven't already, you need to spend any Alpha, Delta, and Omega before the 5th, I believe 5th. I don't think they're in the pack store any more after this. I am in a King of the Ring at the moment, and I'm going to give you some very detailed breakdowns, but the rewards are as follows. If you get first place in any King of the Ring, could be Titan, WrestleMania 34, it could be Shattered, WrestleMania 36, doesn't matter, you will get these for winning. These are the crown cards. I'm going to get one of these specifically to put on my team deck because, you know what? I think it'd be pretty cool. I wonder if they'll do like a fusion, like a last minute fusion event. So if you've got like 8 of these, you can, I don't know. It'd probably be worth keeping these. Don't delete them just in case at the end they run a fusion event. But you get yourself not only the top tier card, which is guaranteed if you win a King of the Ring, but you also get a bonus chance at either King Booker or King Corbin. Now, I don't have any information about whether the chances are better higher up the tier you go, but it seems not. Most people started their King of the Rings yesterday, and we're going to have our first King of the Ring rewards with the chance today in this video. And as you can see, you do not get the chance in lower tiers to get this, so you have to win the King of the Ring. But you're probably wondering, how do I win the King of the Ring? Well, the first thing is something called sandbagging. Some people are going to be a little bit mad about me revealing this because it's a long kept secret within like the top parts of the SuperCard community, but I think enough people know about sandbagging and have watched people's videos to work out that there is something a little bit different to most top people's decks than lower people's decks, and this is going to be me revealing how you can win King of the Rings a hell of a lot easier. So sandbagging, think of it like this. You've got a deck up here, but you want to get it to here. With your top cards, you can't bring it down. So effectively, you're going to tie a weight to it to bring it down to this level. So let's just say your WrestleMania 36 and your WrestleMania 36 plus. When you go into a King of the Ring, your King of the Ring deck is based on a point system. That's how many points your deck physically makes up. Now, at the moment, it is going into the tens and possibly even, maybe even like hundreds of millions because of the way the stats have gone up. This is based on your supports, this is based on your superstars. You need to manufacture that number downwards so you can be just inside the tier. That is the best way, the best chance, because you're more likely to come up against weaker opponents, people who don't have the ability to necessarily beat some of the special cards you have. Like, for example, you may have event cards. These people might not have event cards. These people might have the special cards, and you might have heroic event cards, as an example. And it works all the way down. It works from WrestleMania 36 all the way down to Titan tier. And I can tell you that personally from the Poor Man SuperCard series, where I won King of the Rings with ease by following the sandbag method. So here's a brief explanation from yesterday that I was explaining on stream about how to get your deck down to the level you need. And this was specifically for WrestleMania 36 plus, but it could be worked into, as you can see, any King of the Rings. Normally, what you would do with a King of the Ring deck is you autofill it and you get a deck like this. Okay, so you get the deck that's got, you got Kairi Sane in there, you got my Alexa Bliss, but this could be the same for anyone. So I'm going to put in, let's go, yeah, this is perfect. I get exactly what I want from this. Love it. Okay, I'm going to stick Christian in there. So this is my perfect deck. This is my best deck that I physically have. You enter into King of the Ring with this deck, you are going to be met with the same decks. And it's going to be painful. Like, really painful. Like the kind of pain you get when you scratch your legs along the floor at tarmac. And then you rub vinegar or lemons into it, and then you stick salt in it afterwards. That kind, it's going to be really long, painful, and you're just going to be constantly... Am I going too far? Basically, it's nasty. You're not going to want to do that. So I'm going to put in Triple H, and I'm going to put in Lio Rush. The reason I put in Triple H and Lio Rush is because if someone runs a similar tactic, I can put Edge up here. Or if someone's... Oh, I could just go and put Big Show down there. Nice and simple. Thank you very much. The aim with this is to reduce your deck level down. This little thing at the top here, bottom in the top left-hand side, where it says WrestleMania 36. You want to reduce that down to the absolute minimum that you can possibly get to before you go into Royal Rumble tier. I can't do this personally because my deck is literally, I hate to say it, I'm not bragging, it's too good to physically do that. If I reduce my deck down even further, I'm actually giving myself a disadvantage. But let's just say my deck isn't as great. It's not as good. So I'm going to take out Alexa Bliss, for example. I'm going to put in a card that is much weaker. Becky Lynch. She is tough enough. So that's pushed me into WrestleMania 36. I know that that is the very bare minimum that my deck can go to. If I go any lower, I will get Royal Rumble rewards. So this is a deck that I would want to run. Not specifically this one, but you catch my drift. I will want to run a deck that is as close to Royal Rumble tier as possible, but still getting myself the WrestleMania 36 cards. This also works in Royal Rumble tier. It works in Vanguard tier. It's exactly the same. So for Royal Rumble tier, you want to get as close to Vanguard tier, where you still get the Royal Rumble rewards. If you got a Vanguard tier and go down to Primal, you do the same and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Now this little tip, not a lot of people know. If you've got momentum slots on your cards, now I know if I put a momentum slot on Bret the Hitman Hart, as you'll see here, if you want to drop your deck down just enough that you are just inside WrestleMania 36 tier, you can go to War, go to Momentums, and change your Momentums to a different card in your deck. Alternatively, put in, let's just go for, I don't know. Let's take it off the cards already. Let's take it down, log out of the game, log back into the game, and then put your Momentums back on when you get into the King of the Ring. You've just got yourself into a lower King of the Ring than you probably would have got if you had the same deck. Use your momentum slots wisely because you can do with this and it works an absolute treat. The problem you have is you cannot use that momentum slot or those momentum slots until you are in the King of the Ring. If you use them, the game's going to recognize it and it's going to either kick you out the King of the Ring or put you into a higher King of the Ring. So that is how the momentum slots, or what I call a momentum switch, works in King of the Rings. That's the kind of thing you need to be focusing on. And you'll win yourself more King of the Rings. Oh, we got the card. Woo! Kevin Owens. Yeah! He is a pro, I believe. Possibly, maybe a single. I'm not sure. I'll find out in a sec. There's Kevin. Is it Kevin Prowens? No, it's a single. Kevin Prowens is not happening. It is a single. But hey, at least it's a new start to the catalog. I literally just finished Vanguard completely the other day. Obviously, ignore all the other awful, like the extreme cards and stuff. Where have the extreme cards gone anyway? It's like, no, I haven't seen them since Royal Rumble tier. So many people have said to me in the past, "Oh, JB, you just freeload. You're a freeloader. You're the guy. You don't play for yourself. You don't play." 35 shards. 35 shards. Thank you very much. In fact, there is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who will not get this card if they don't play a shard. The audacity. The audacity. So here is the King of the Ring Awards. Okay, King Corbin, Ember Moon, 25 picks, and oh, she's back again. She's back again. What a name, Onion Queen Chan. My advice for this event is to avoid sticking near the top of your tier rank. So if you are Royal Rumble or WrestleMania 36, for an example, you don't want to be hanging around the top of Royal Rumble tier to get yourself easy wins, because that's where everyone is hanging around. Even if you're Titan tier, you want to be dropping to the lowest physical point you can get to and make use of your supports. Trust me, they will be so important. But this can be used in the next tier and the next tier up from that, because this is something that's been known as a tactical approach for a long time by SuperCard. They've not fixed it since the very beginning of the game. So it's not even a glitch. It is literally a tactical approach. And for anyone to say they're just going to fix it after this video, I doubt it. There's plenty of people on Twitch and YouTube use this. They know it goes on and they've decided not to do anything about it. And I'm surprised that more people don't use it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first King of the Ring awards of the, what should we call it? Crown season? Crown season. It's only lasting like for another 8 days. I'm hoping we're going to get a little bit of luck. It's a Royal Rumble set of King of the Ring awards. That don't matter. As I said, as long as you win a King of the Ring of any kind, you're going to get one of these crowns. And a chance at Corbin. Or books. Claim it. What is inside this set of King of the Ring awards? 3, 2, 1. Boom! We got... No, we haven't got it this time. Becky Lynch, Kofi Kingston, 25 picks, Otis, and a crown. Which I'm going to lock in. And they got a card collector. So we didn't get a chance this time. I'm going to start the King of the Ring search again. We're going to make sure we're still in Royal Rumble tier. And as managed, so in about 20-ish hours time, I have another set of King of the Ring awards. But that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and share your tips in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next one. One last thing, and that is to... Sorry!